Welcome back, everybody, to Necessary Censorship. Today we're going to talk about actors.
Those lesser known
Actors. Those ones that you're never going to see their name on the movie poster, but goddamn if they're not in every single movie in some kind of supporting role. And we'll talk about it.
Actresses? Actors?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Yes.
All right. All right. So, yeah, we're going to talk about actors today. Jesse, go ahead. Why don't you explain the topic that you came up with?
So I was sitting there one morning and I was watching the cinematic classic Masters of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren, Courtney Cox, and I noticed an actor in there where I went, wait a second. This guy has been in Top Gun. He's been in Back to the Future. He's been in Armed and Dangerous, War Games, all these movies. I have no idea what that actor's name is. So if you recall from Back to the Future, the principal, the bald, you don't remember the bald head guy? It is James Tolkien. Not Tolkien like The Hobbit.
Like The Hobbit.
No, but James Tolkien, right there, you'll see. He's in Top Gun.
Yeah.
So this guy has movie credits and TV credits, actually, like you wouldn't believe. And I thought to myself, like, how do I not know this guy's name? But yet he is so recognizable. And like I said, he's been in every single Back to the Future. You know the Back to the Future catalog like the back of your hand.
It's true.
All right.
This is his list, his credit list here?
Yeah. This is his credit list. This is TV and movies, but
Underworld too, huh?
he was in War Games. Do you remember the movie War Games with Matthew Broderick?
Yep.
Okay. Armed and Dangerous. We were talking about earlier with John Candy.
Blood Fist.
But yeah, Problem Child. He was in Dick Tracy. Like I said, Top Gun. And in Masters of the Universe, he plays a cop, which is weird, right? Because
and actually, it's kind of funny. His movie or his role in Masters of the Universe.
Yeah,
he's pretty much the principal from Back to the Future.
Exactly. That's exactly who he is.
It's the same.
But he's got
character.
a gun and a badge.
And at the end, he retires on Eternia.
Yeah,
with some chick on his side.
Right, exactly. But James Tolkien is the name, and it got me thinking: what other actors or actresses, that we have out there that you go when you see them in the movie, you go
again.
There they are again.
Yep.
But yet, wait, what's their name?
Yeah.
And it's those unknown but huge credit list. Another one I came up with.
Oh my God, look at him! He's got hair. He's Napoleon.
Another one. There's the perfect one. That's the classic, right? The principal.
You're a slacker. It's like your father was.
But that image, the look is is completely recognizable. But another one I came up with that after I looked at it and found the name and stuff, I went, okay, I kind of got the name, but Tom Skerritt.
Tom Skerritt.
Right? You're kind of going, who is that, right? So here's a list of some of the movies he was in, and I'm going to start with the early list. He was in Up in Smoke.
Cheech and Chong?
Yes. He was in Alien.
Yeah.
He was Dallas.
He was in Top Gun.
Yeah, of course.
He was Viper.
My favorite movie that he was in, Space Camp. Okay. He was in Poltergeist. He was in Big Man on Campus, Steel Magnolias, The Rookie. Do you remember Poison Ivy with Drew Barrymore?
Never saw it.
Nope.
No? Yep. Watch it. Wink, wink. He was in that. River Runs Through It. He was in the movie Contact with
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster and Matthew McConaughey. All right. He was also in Ted. That's what I did. Wait, what?
What?
The Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
he's in Ted.
What was
As
he?
what?
I go to it, Jeremy,
Tom
please.
Skerritt.
As Tom Skerritt.
Yeah,
He-
it's Tom Skerritt.
Okay, so yeah, he just made a random appearance. Okay.
But if you look at some of these lists of movies and TVs that they have credits for, it's amazing.
Well, you see his face, and it's like,
Yeah, you know it,
yeah.
but you're not thinking the name. You
No,
can't recognize
the name.
it.
I can't.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why, like, so when I look at my list, like how I told you guys off camera, is that I have a list of names that have, like, now when I would say them, they've become bigger names.
Yeah.
But I think, based off of kind of the topic that you had, I'm gonna kind of go with the other half of my list because I
Okay.
think I got a couple that are gonna throw you for a loop. The one I think and it's so funny because I have a couple of them that are like top. The one that I'm going to throw on, Jeremy, go ahead. His name is Peter Stormare.
Huh?
Exactly. Peter Stormare. As soon as you see him,
Oh, yeah, I know who he is.
he was in John Wick 2. He played Satan in Constantine. He was
He's
in
the Russian
Minority
dude
Report.
Oh my
In
God.
Armageddon. He was in 8 Millimeter. He was in
He's
Big
in every-
Lebowski.
he's in-
He was in The
Oh,
Lost
yeah.
World. This guy is
Those
to
are
me,
top line credits.
is the
Fargo,
epitome
yeah.
of the this is to me like the character like the perfect example
yeah.
of this.
That's hilarious. You can't
Podcast.
put a name to him, but
No, but when you
see
see
his
him,
face.
See the face.
he is in so many things. I mean, he was Slippery Pete in Seinfeld episode.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but Peter Stormare.
He was in Fargo too.
Fargo.
Oh,
Yep.
his
Yeah.
best role where he doesn't
think
say
he-
anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. And so that's just
Wow, that's a
Yep.
great grab.
yep. No, when I was looking at
Iconic roles.
I was going at my movie, you're looking at all the movie titles and I'm kind of like, you're looking at it
Yeah.
and that was the one that I thought, okay, that might, so he's kind of probably the number one out of mine.
No, that's a
my
great
list.
grab. I was trying to work a Skarsgård in there somewhere. but
Yeah, but they
they're-
all
they're
kind
getting
of,
a little bit
yeah,
it's
they're
because of
too
the.
well
I
known.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, the Skarsgård name is getting to be too known.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't Stellan Skarsgård got Dune 2 coming out? He's the main bad guy in it.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the big fat kind of.
Yeah, he was in one also. Yeah.
I still
he?
need to see the first one.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I started it.
It was okay.
I'm with you. I
finish
fell
it.
asleep.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah, it's like me with Breaking Bad.
Was that
All right,
Godzilla?
moving
I
on.
was like 2 hours in, and I was like,
Wow, you made it that far.
You only
That's
had
way,
2 hours.
you would have seen the whole Godzilla movie by that
You only
point.
have 2 hours to go.
Yeah. Jesus. What do you got, Jeremy? Why don't you throw out the one that you thought that will be on none of our lists, and we'll see.
That is such a good grab.
His name is Daniel Von Bargen.
You're right.
Yeah,
I have
nope.
no
No
idea
idea
who
who
that
it
is.
When you see him, you will.
All of us go, who the F is that?
no idea.
When you see his face, he was in Seinfeld.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. This guy,
Oh,
In tons of movies.
I don't want to bring the room down, but did he actually, I don't even know if I want to bring it
See,
up.
here he is. In
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
he's,
yes.
Who is he?
he's
Sorry.
Kruger from Seinfeld.
And
Okay,
he's in
yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle. He plays,
Some military guy?
sergeant guy. That his eyes. He's got a patch, which
Okay.
He ends up like losing, like he has a hand missing and stuff, and they all like. That's not Daniel Day Kim. But he was in some kind of RoboCop.
Is that RoboCop 3?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
But yeah, he's been in so many different things, and I was just looking through stuff trying to find
Wow.
people.
Typical character
But,
actor.
One more person,
Yeah.
and I'm done. I think everything else you're gonna know it. I was gonna stay like Steve Buscemi. I know he's like a background, but this guy here, his name is Jesse Hyman, I think is his name.
Don't mind if I.
Wait a minute.
Dude, you see him. The dude's been in the background character in like every like movie.
I have no idea who the hell that is. What else is he in?
Like
That guy right there?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's been in Old School, Knocked Up, Neighbors. He's like a background character.
Is he a fluffer? A name like Hyman.
Who the hell?
Like you always see him in the background. He's not like
You don't see him.
All
That's the
right,
problem.
you're apparently paying attention to all the wrong things when you're watching this show. He's an extra.
but he's in so many different movies.
All the pictures you're showing us, look, he's an
I love the
extra.
hair,
gonna
though.
say,
I
he's
love
like-
the hair.
Heed! Pence! No!
He's in the fourth row, like the fourth row character. Yeah, Jeremy. He's in
It's like an
everything.
orange on a toothpick. He's gonna cry himself to sleep on his huge pillow. It's like Sputnik.
All right, I'm gonna take a stab at one here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown.
Oh, I know exactly who it is, and he's
I
fantastic.
don't.
You don't?
I don't know who.
No,
that
he's
is.
fantastic, though. I love Clancy Brown. Shawshank.
Wait, what?
Shawshank Redemption.
Where? Let me see. Where?
He's actually
So that's what. That's a
Mr.
name.
Krabs.
Yep.
Oh. Now, yeah, that's another one.
He's a
You see the
Highlander.
face, you're like, okay.
Well, he's never a main
But no, and his
guy.
but,
He's
and honestly,
always
so good.
He's in a lot. Never the main guy.
he's got a fantastic voice too.
Yeah.
He was just in John Wick 4. He played I forgot what his title was in there, but yeah, I think that's
there's the Shawshank. Now I
Shawshank,
get
yep,
it. Yeah,
yep,
I didn't
yep.
see it at first.
He was in Pet Cemetery 2, which was an awful movie.
He was in the Boys spinoff too. He had a little.
The
little
newest
role.
one that newest series
Yes,
or whatever.
yes,
Okay.
he
A
was.
small role,
Yeah,
but
he was
he was
like the
He
big
does a lot of
professor.
voice work though. If you look at his
He's the one of the
stuff though,
Highlanders.
he's got a lot of voice work.
He was a Highlander. Yes.
He's in one of my favorite cartoons. I think he does. He was in Gravity Falls.
Oh, I love
His
Gravity
voice
Falls.
work. I believe he was in Gravity Falls.
What was he
with-
the voice for?
I-
Gravity Falls.
we have to pull it up. Oh yeah, look at it. Thor Ragnarok. He played.
Oh, yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That was him.
Who did he
Wow.
play in Thor?
He
That
totally destroyed,
what was that stupid character's name in there?
The
Scroll
Rock,
down.
The Big Rock.
Oh, he was the Harbinger
He's
in John
the
Wick
big
4.
fire dude that kills.
It begins with an R, doesn't it?
Oh,
Look at all those voices, Rick
Good
and
God.
Morty, and just
The Mandalorian. He was.
yep.
Oh yeah, he was.
Avengers Assemble. All right.
Yeah, he does a lot of voices. Well,
Good
the
God.
famous one.
Oh,
is Mr.
Surtur.
Krabs.
Surtur he was in. Yeah, that's what his name, Surtur. And,
Go up. I saw Thor Ragnarok up.
Yeah,
there.
Surtur.
Right there.
Surtur.
Surtur. That was the main. Or
that
not
was the
main,
name of
but
that
the-
giant. Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
Wow. Yeah.
Colonel
For a classic voice actor, that is.
But yeah, he does a lot of stuff. Yeah.
I have a
But you
second
see-
one,
Okay.
and I'm going to actress. Right. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're all
I'm
about-
sexist here.
we're
I
all
might
about
have
the
been, but,
ladies.
you know.
Alfre Woodard.
Oh yeah, Alfred Woodard.
Huh?
Yeah. Well,
What?
I'd probably.
You'll see when you see her, you'll
Oh,
know
I'll know.
exactly who she is. But by name, I don't think many people know who she is.
I don't.
Yeah, I definitely. She was in.
Oh my God.
Who is?
Yeah,
Really?
Oh, geez. Yeah. Okay. No. Now that
Right.
picture. I
she's
know.
in everything.
Yeah,
Yes, she is.
Definitely.
But you can't.
I was gonna say right now, like I
Her
can't think of
name.
anything right off the top of the bat of what she's in,
the
but I can.
Marvel universe.
She is.
Was she really?
She had a
She's in
small-
everything, man.
she had a
Oh,
small-
she was the mom in the Age of Ultron.
Yes.
Her,
Yeah.
her son
Yeah, her
died
son
in
was killed in
Sokovia or
Sokovia.
Or
Yeah.
Civil War.
Oh, Civil War. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Civil
that was
War.
the.
She
Yeah,
was the main
right.
character
Yep.
in Luke Cage too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that show sucks.
Yeah, she was the.
I actually like Luke Cage.
Yeah,
I like
you
Luke
like
Cage.
everything.
I like Luke Cage.
Hey, she was in.
You like
She was in
everything.
Captain America: Civil War. She was in Steel Magnolias. Okay. Black Panther.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the mini series though.
Yeah, it's like I think
Oh.
a cartoon or something that was on there.
Okay.
Holy crap! Yeah,
Say,
that's
I
a
don't
that's a
remember.
good pull.
Yeah, great pull.
Because as soon as I saw the face, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, it's. There's one more that I have.
we'll see if I hit it.
So I know I feel like everyone did too. Are we making
Yeah.
rounds here?
Go ahead.
By all means.
Go ahead.
So this might be on the other side of the list where everyone's gonna know his name, but he's just one of those. He started off as a rapper. He's
Please say ludicrous.
no, it's
he's
not
gonna
Ludacris,
say,
but Ludacris is in a lot of movies now too.
Common.
Common
Common. Yeah.
Common
Oh, wow.
is like in
Yeah.
every freaking
He's picking
movie.
up. He would start. I think his first role the comment would have been John Wick.
Well, he was
Two?
in.
Before that, when he was in that one.
Aces.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, was he in that TV show?
He was in a TV show.
The train, right?
the train one.
Jesus Christ,
That's
what
the
is
one
that
I was
called?
thinking of too. Yeah, Hell on Wheels.
Hell on Wheels. That was a
Yeah.
good show.
But he's in a lot of movies, and I feel like
Frago Rock. Rock on.
Rock on. They
Who's
made a
in
comeback
Fraggle
with that.
Yeah.
He lost me. He's in Ocean's 8. Wah, wah.
Wow.
yeah, he's just
Someone
one of
had
those.
to
As himself. Common.
Yeah.
Just one of those characters that
Yep.
I keep seeing him pop up in more
Yep,
and
Cassian.
more
There
and
you
more
go.
and more.
Chapter. Yeah, chapter.
And me and
2,
Dana
General.
actually kind of joke about it, like, oh, there's coming again. Like,
That's the thing. It's one of those like it starts out small, then he blows up, and I mean, the
He
kind
was
of
in Suicide Squad.
I don't know if that was Monster. That was the real shitty one. That was
No,
one
no,
with
that
the
was
Jared
that was-
Leto. and
yeah.
the- yeah.
Monster.
I don't
Monster
remember
I
T.
can't
I
think
don't
of
know.
who he was.
Yeah, I can't think. Click on that one for me,
Who's
please.
Monster T?
He might have.
No
He was
idea.
like Mr. T, but a monster. Okay, he pitied the fools.
They probably won't have a picture or anything because I don't think he was a main character.
I can't imagine.
Who's
what he
that guy?
was.
That's not him.
No, that's the dude that gets his head.
I know,
gets-
but-
he's the first dude that gets his head blown
I'm trying to
off.
think of that actor's name because I've seen him in a bunch of stuff.
Adam Beach. He was in the one movie with Nicolas Cage where is the Indian.
I was gonna say he was the
soldier.
The Horse
Whisperer.
Whispers.
Yeah.
That's not
Not
horse
horse
whisperer.
whispers.
Shit.
Wind Talkers.
Talker. You schmuck.
That's close.
Same shit, right?
Same thing. Who's really
But,
whispering horses?
Along those lines of just like I'm just gonna throw out a couple that I don't really need to talk about, but like kind of along those lines of common that have kind of blown up. Like Mads Mikkelsen was one to me.
That name's familiar.
Jeffrey Wright, who
yeah.
Jeffrey Wright
Yeah,
was in
he's
Westworld.
awesome.
He was
I love
Commissioner
Jeffrey
Gordon
Wright.
in the new Batman movie.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love Jeffrey Wright.
Love
You know, and
Love
so
him.
and,
Love
and
him.
Yeah, he's
He
so
was
like
in
those two,
Casino Royale.
and Timothy Oliphant
Hunger Games. He was in.
is another
Yeah, he
one
was
that
in
I
Hunger
thought of
Games.
kind of like
What's the name again?
Timothy
No,
Oliphant.
the one before that. I know
Jeffrey
Timothy-
Wright.
Jeffrey Wright. Go
Jeffrey
ahead.
Wright. Pull it up. Yeah, Jeffrey Wright. He was in Hunger Games. He was in.
So he's somebody
he was
that's
in the Bond movies.
just he was
He
Felix
plays nuts
Leiter.
and bolts in the Hunger Games, right? He's one of
Yeah.
the.
Yeah,
He was in the wheelchair.
So that
Yeah.
he was actually one of my names.
Was
that
he?
I, that,
Was
I
he?
was, that I didn't get to yet, but he
yeah.
was one
See,
of them that I think.
that was one of them that I
He's
think.
a good actor.
Yeah.
though.
Oh,
He
he's
is
an
a
excellent
good actor.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
amazing.
and he's just getting more and more roles.
Do you
and
remember
stuff.
him in Shaft?
Yep.
He played like a Puerto Rican gangster. You remember that?
no.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
And he like did such a good job.
No, he's phenomenal.
All right, Jeremy, I got one for you. I'm gonna give you a couple right off the bat here. William Fichtner.
Oh, I know
Yep.
he is.
Yep.
You guys
I
know who
don't
that is?
No.
I know
Yeah,
because
you'll see him right now.
Yeah.
Dark Knight, Black Hawk
Oh, yeah,
Down,
a ton of
all this time I
movies.
thought.
Perfect Storm, Armageddon, Heat.
All this time I thought he was Kevin Bacon's brother. So my bad.
The other one I'm going to throw out is Will Patton.
That name's familiar, but I can't think of the face.
Yep, he was in Punisher, Gone in 60 Seconds, and also Armageddon.
Jeez.
He was in the kind of the new.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
actually,
Patton.
Yeah.
I had him on my list
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
And then the one movie that I
He's good in the Postman. Sorry.
I realized when I was typing names down how many of these was the movie Tombstone. So Bill Paxton, I think Bill Paxton can
Yes.
kind of
he's
come
a
into
big
that.
name. Yeah.
But yes and
It's
no.
a recognizable
Because
name.
here's the thing. Let me throw these because obviously we know him from Aliens. He was in Edge of Tomorrow. He was in Titanic. He was in Apollo 13. But then now here's some of the smaller roles that he's in. True Lies. He's the car
Oh, I love,
salesman.
that's his best
He
role
was in
ever.
Tombstone. He was Wyatt Earp's brother, I believe.
Yep.
He was in Predator 2.
Yep.
Meh.
He was in Commando
Meh.
with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he was in the Terminator.
Samuel.
So, yeah, and then in talking about like Tombstone, then you got Michael Rooker. I kind of thought about Michael Rooker.
Michael Bean.
Michael Bean, I thought was one too. He's on my list.
Yes.
Aliens, Terminator,
Michael
The
Biehn.
Abyss, and
Yes.
Tombstone.
Yeah.
Great pull. Powers Booth.
Powers Booth. Yeah. So, and the last one that I'm going to throw at you real quick, because he just has this face, David Morse.
Who?
David Morse.
Morse is the last name. David Morse.
Good typing skills.
He's in The Rock. He was in Disturbia. he was in
yeah,
Green
my
Mile.
God.
Great actor.
Yeah,
He's a-
I like him. I don't know
my
what it
God.
is. Yeah, so
But he is like the quintessential supporting role.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I think of him in Green Mile.
yep.
Like plays a great
Yeah.
role there.
Yeah, he is good in Green Mile.
Oh, I love Green Mile. That was a
But
great
yeah,
movie.
that's
Wow, good grabs, guys.
Yeah.
Very good grabs.
What about you? What else you got? I think you got
That,
one
that
on
was
the
that was a couple. That was I only had a couple in
Yeah?
there because they were a couple that kind of stuck out to me more.
How about big names that are in every movie?
Well, the other one I had was
Sam
Stephen Root.
Jackson.
I was gonna say Samuel Jackson. He's in.
Well, that's everything.
Yeah.
That's the joke. I think that was in Ted. They're like, in Ted 2 when they talk to the lawyer. Her name is Sam L. Jackson, and she's like, I don't know who he is, and the Ted goes, he's the black guy in every movie.
Every movie. Yeah.
But he is.
Stephen Root, Jeremy,
Okay, no.
Stephen, Stephen Root. You guys will know him. Office Space, Dodgeball, L for Love,
How do you spell
I already know who you're talking about.
ROOT, STEPH.
Oh,
Wow, that's why. Stephen.
Yeah, L for Love. This is
oh,
him.
this is-
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Stapler.
But look at this guy.
He's in Barry.
This guy's in
my
everything.
stapler?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the show Barry.
Yeah.
He's fantastic in that.
But yeah, he's
Yeah, he's the handler, right? And Barry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
I've
Yep.
never seen an episode of Barry. I
Me
gotta
neither.
watch
Watch it. It is fantastic.
I just watched Dodgeball 2 last weekend.
that. Really?
Yeah.
you've never seen Dodgeball?
No, I'm saying I just watched it again.
Okay, the way you said it was, I just watched it. We're like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's been out for like 20 years, right?
Yeah, I stumbled upon it.
Hey, have you guys seen this movie Star Wars? It came out 77. I just watched it.
Oh, Lord.
Actually, The Godfather was on TV the other day.
Was
Blew
it?
my mind. No, I don't know. Anyway,
There's one actor that's been in tons of movies Keith David. You know,
Keith David, or how about David Keith? You can take your pick. There's each one.
There's both?
Yes.
I don't know
Okay.
who David Keith is.
David
actually.
Keith.
David
first.
Keith was in Major League 2.
Oh, okay.
Was he in a lot of movies?
No, go to David Keith. No, keep going.
Scott Bakula.
See, everyone knows Keith David, is there, but David Keith, right there, he was in.
Oh, yeah, I know who he is.
He was the bad guy in Major League 2.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But then you have Keith
else was he
David.
There was another
What else
movie
was
I
that?
remember.
David Keith.
India in the Cupboard. He was the cowboy.
There
Yep.
was another one
He
that
was.
in that was a classic. Quit scrolling so fast.
Sorry. Here I go with some older movies.
So I have a name that I know because I'm a big fan, and you guys might be big
I
fans
thought you were going
as
to say
well.
because he's Hispanic, but that's
No.
okay.
Well, I have one of those too.
Sorry.
So, no, here's one. He's Hispanic and he's actually from Milwaukee. Luis Guzman. I think everybody
Oh,
knows who
yeah.
that is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So veiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he's in a lot of movies, right? Kind of. He's got such a unique cadence and his little, But the other one is Andy Serkis.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Andy
Wait,
Serkis
that was,
is more of a. I mean, he did
That was
Gollum,
Yeah.
Yeah.
King Kong.
But he was also in the Avengers movies and Black Panther
was,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I thought those were his best roles.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So I'm a big fan of him.
David
He actually
Keith.
does all of the Lord of the Rings audiobooks. No, he actually does the.
Oh, the audio.
He's the narrator for all of the
Really?
Lord of the Rings books. Yeah, in the audio. What's the name of that app? The audiobook app.
I would have to.
You're
compare.
gonna have to talk to somebody who like reads
Yeah.
or does books.
I don't
can't-
listen.
I mean, unless it's in a magazine or something or a little short article.
Audible.
Yeah,
Jeez Louise.
the Audible
Oh,
app.
Of course. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that right away. I'm not sure what happened.
I
There.
have so many Audible books. It's
Really?
ridiculous. Yeah,
Okay. I have. I'm like you. I have a lot of books.
I have a lot of books too.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I don't.
I like to listen to them.
I read
to
'em.
put me to sleep
Oh, okay.
at night. Otherwise, I can't fall asleep.
Pentos
But anywho,
Forum. I listen to every night. to go to sleep.
Andy Serkis is he does the
She's
voice.
No, I like Andy
She's laid
Serkis.
across the bed with her legs.
Wake me up when we get to one on amputees.
How about an actor, Danny Trejo?
Yeah,
Okay.
He's been in tons of
he's been in
movies.
a ton of movies. But he's got a name
But
that everybody
he's-
knows. Yeah,
It's a recognizable name.
Yeah,
because
that-
he's got that niche, right? Like
when you need a Mexican thug,
yeah. Well,
Whoa,
Seems
hey.
like-
and he was
his
though.
backstory too. Like it's
He was in prison. Right?
yeah, like
He was legit.
Yeah.
No, he's I
On
wouldn't
that
have.
topic,
He's also very short, which is kind of hilarious. I didn't.
Is he?
The only reason I know that is he was in the movie Heat with Pacino and De
Oh, I
Niro.
love Heat.
yeah, he's not a
And
tall guy.
he's very little when you see him among. I mean, and Pacino's short too,
Right.
but you can tell that Trejo's not. And actually, I walked past Trejo at a Comic-Con years ago, and he is tiny.
Really?
Yes.
I guess I always think of Dust to Dawn and
Yeah, just he's kind of because he's a very muscular dude, or he
Right, but
was in those.
He looks so.
And it's what camera angles are amazing. upward angles and
Right.
stuff, making him look a lot bigger than or taller than he is.
Cinematographers are get awards for reasons.
You know who else is really short? Totally way off topic.
No, that's okay.
It was funny. She was sitting at a table and like signing autographs for fans, and you don't realize that she's sitting in a chair, and she got off the chair to go like take a selfie with a fan, and I swear to God, this 10-year-old
shorter
was
off the
tall.
chair.
Well, I think the 10-year-old was almost taller than her. Who's Sabrina the Teenage Witch? What's her name?
Melissa
Joan Hart.
Yeah.
She's got to be like 4'6", man.
Really?
She was so small.
It's disappointing.
She might have been. The table was almost head height with her when she came down. Yeah, no, that was kind of funny.
I always thought she was cute when I was younger.
Let's see, 5'2". There you go. Yeah.
Huh.
When she hopped down off that chair, it was like, whoop. It's like, holy crap.
Here's another actor for you, Eric Roberts.
Oh, Julia Roberts.
Julia
brother?
Roberts.
He's been in
He was in
He
The
was
Dark
in
Knight
Dark
too.
Knights,
tons
yeah,
of movies.
yeah. He's got a lot.
A lot of B movies.
I would say
Yeah.
that
a lot of those B
movies.
movies.
A lot of people wouldn't know the name, but would recognize
I think
the
they
face.
see
I
him.
think that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
makes it fit.
All right. So
Yeah.
along those same lines of Danny Trejo, Raymond Cruz,
No idea.
That's
pull up the name.
Tuco.
Yeah.
What?
Tuco, and he was in Training
Pull up the
Day.
name. You're gonna know exactly who he
okay.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's kind of a trio of like you need
Yes,
somebody
yes,
that's going to be a Mexican
He was in
gangster.
Breaking Bad. He was in the actually not Breaking
Yeah,
Bad.
that's
He was
too
in
good.
those. He was in those popcorner commercials.
Tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep,
the
that's
commercials.
Tuco. It's
Yeah.
Tuco.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Madam Secretary.
he's got the best
Shorty.
line in Training Day.
Yeah, he's in. Yep.
You ever get your shit pushed in? Oh, I got the shit pushed in.
I got my shit pushed in all the way.
Yep, the best line.
So same scene. Another guy.
Oh, I know you're going. It's the.
He's in
it's-
Fast and the Furious.
Is it the main guy that was in the same scene of Training Day? Happy is what his name, or no, or
Yeah.
Go to
Noel
Trading Day.
Guglielmi.
Who?
Scroll down, or where's the cast?
Noel Gug. There he is.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you know what though? It's
He's in
funny.
Fast and the Furious.
He was in. He
yes.
was also the gangster that gets the monkey up his butt in
Yes.
Bruce Almighty.
Bruce
Yeah,
Almighty.
yeah.
That's where I recognize him from.
Yeah.
But he's another one that he's
so-
kind of
I
stereotype. Right?
Yeah.
Like he's always.
I'm going to tell you who I thought it was. Go back to the list, the cast list right there. Actually, right there in that picture on the left. That one, the guy on the far right. That guy.
Oh,
He's in
that's his-
fucking
what is
everything.
he?
That's his
He was
little
in
niece,
Walking
or is
Dead.
That was that guy's niece. Yeah, what was
he's in
his
Walking
name?
Dead, yeah.
Yeah.
What is
But
his name?
you know what's funny though is what's his background? Everyone thinks he's Mexican and stuff and everything because of these roles.
No,
He's
New
not.
Zealand.
He's a
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like you're like what?
I don't know
What's his name? Cliff
wait,
Curtis, right there. Cliff Curtis.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Curtis, you would not get
No.
that looking at him.
no, but yeah, look at. I mean,
He's a good actor.
I like
he's
him a lot.
excellent.
He
Very
was
good
in Three Kings with George
Oh,
Clooney.
yeah, he's in all
Holy
the
cow.
Meg movies.
Yep. Most
He's in a
recent.
lot
Avatar.
of movies.
Oh yeah, he's
Well, he was in that one of the Die Hard movies as the one with. Now I'm gonna sound like a moron, but he was the one where the
Live
internet.
Free or Die Hard.
Yes,
Oh,
Live
that
Free
one
or
was
Die Hard.
awful. Yeah,
it
I
was
saw it
horrible,
once,
but he was
yeah.
in that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's.
that was a good movie.
He was in one with Schwarzenegger too. It was one of Schwarzenegger's first movie
He was in
back.
Traffic.
The
Back from
miniseries.
being
Oh, I was gonna say.
Collateral Damage. There it
There
is
you
with
go,
Schwarzenegger. Yep.
Hey, he was in Training Day.
Smiley, not happy. I called him happy. Smiley. I was like, hey, come on.
Joker. How about Joker?
Joker. yeah.
I'm in the ballpark. I'm in the ballpark.
Yes.
Spider? Joker?
Oh God, some good grabs here, guys. Like
Yeah.
again, it's those actors where you go, I
You
know
see
the
'em,
face,
and you know exactly
I know
who
the
they
actor.
are.
Oh, I've seen him in this.
I
I've seen him in
don't
this.
couldn't
but you
tell you
got
his
no
goddamn
idea.
name.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, great job.
Wow. Well, that kind of went better than I.
Yeah.
You never know how these are going to go.
No, you got to take a shot at the topics, and just see where it goes. But I think it was an excellent job.
I had fun. That was
Awesome.
Good.
All right. Well, from Mike, Jesse, the man behind the curtain, Jeremy, and me, Jason, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Cheers.